Hey, Green Bay Packers fans, how's it going? If you're a fan of the team and keeping up with the latest moves, then you probably know that Jaire Alexander's future with the Packers is up in the air. The big question is, are we seeing the end of Alexander's era in Green Bay? Let's talk about it. Before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss any details about what's going on with our team. Now let's dive into what really matters. Since being selected by the Green Bay Packers in 2018, Jaire Alexander has been a key piece of the team's defense. He's always been known for his ability to cover the toughest receivers, capable of playing both in the slot and on the outside. He also has an aggressive style, making him able to pressure quarterbacks and force turnovers. But as we know, football is unpredictable, and in recent years, Alexander hasn't been able to stay healthy enough to play consistently, which the Packers' defense really needs. As 2025 approaches, rumors about whether Alexander will stay or go are gaining traction. His situation is a bit tricky, mainly because he's struggled with injuries, which has been frustrating for both the player and the organization. Brian Gutekunst, the Packers' general manager, has commented on the situation, highlighting how difficult it's been for everyone, since Jaire has been playing less and less due to physical issues. What's been fueling the speculation is the fact that Alexander has only played in 7 games over the last 2 seasons, raising questions about his future in Green Bay. The injury that kept him out last season was a torn PCL, which placed him on the injured reserve list and required surgery. Even so, he still managed to stand out in some statistics, finishing second on the team in pass defenses and interceptions. Imagine what he could do if he were 100% healthy. The situation is tough. Alexander's absence has left a hole in the Packers' defense, which had to adjust to playing without him. Some players, like K'Shawn Nixon, have stepped up while the team tested out other options. But at the same time, Jaire's absence was felt, and sources within the organization have expressed frustration with his lack of availability. And honestly, it's understandable, right? A player with Alexander's potential, but who can't be on the field, makes things more complicated for the team. So now, the big question is whether both sides, Packers and Alexander, can find a way to move forward together. Jaire is only 28 years old and still has the potential to give many more years of strong defense, whether playing on the outside or in the slot. But for that to happen, a contract agreement would be necessary, something that behind the scenes is said to be difficult to pull off. Alexander's frustration with the situation in Green Bay seems pretty clear, and that complicates negotiations. So, Packers fans, what do you think about all this? Should the Green Bay Packers try to keep Jaire Alexander, or is it time to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on our team. Let's do this together.